Alright, so this is my creation of a YouTube channel about, I guess, everything I am. I'm being a dad, um, trying to be a husband, um, pretty good at the dad thing, had a lot of time practicing it, but the husband thing, not so much. Um, I want to be, I'm trying to be, it's just a lot more difficult than what I thought. Um, so this is going to be kind of my like confessional slash um, recreational, um, maybe outlet for whatever it is on my mind that I kind of wish I could say to another person, but just don't know enough people to tell anything to. And sadly, my wife and I both have gotten each other to a point where we're very judgmental of each other, and we don't want to talk to each other a lot anymore because we're worried about what the other one's going to say instead of talking to each other because we're looking for comfort from each other. Um, and I take, the majority of, not all of the responsibility for that. Um, I did do dumb stuff quite often, frankly. Um, but I'm trying to cut back on that, and I haven't done anything quite as dumb as what stuff I had done before was. So that's a plus. I used to have a terrible, terrible drinking problem. I still obviously have everybody. If you have a drinking problem, you have a drinking problem. It doesn't just you don't have it anymore. I just manage it a hell of a lot better. I think I've had altogether maybe a beer and a half over the last 2 weeks. I drank half. I tested a couple of new drinks at work. I work at a restaurant. And we got new beverages, so I'm not like in the step process or anything like that to where I'm not allowed to have a drink or else it screws me up. I just choose not to drink anymore because it does cause me issues. So, but I haven't got to a point where I can just have a half of a drink of something to taste what it tastes like and then not want to drink anymore. So that's a plus. Um, but I do recognize still that that's not to say that I feel comfortable going out and buying a 6 pack of beer and drinking it on a Tuesday night when I cut the grass. I don't feel that I'm there yet, or if I ever will be. My wife doesn't ever want me to feel like I'm there yet. Not, and that sounds bad. Um, but she wants me to feel like I shouldn't drink ever again, like it's a bad thing. Um, and I do, but I just don't want to let. It's part of me is kind of like this messed up part of me that says I don't want to let anything have any control over me like that. So I would rather beat it and be able to do it um, than avoid it for the rest of my life and be afraid of it. Which I guess is a weird mindset to have about it, but it's just kind of how my brain works and how it's always worked. I've always taken everything head on and beaten through it, and I mean, I've never had any struggles with serious addictions or anything like that. I got lucky enough not to get into um, any of the terrible stuff. Where I came from, we kind of did all the ABCs of drugs, not the more obscure stuff that's kind of running rampant through everybody's neighborhoods nowadays. So, um, but so yeah, not having ever struggled with a real addiction, I guess, not becoming like a actual functioning alcoholic, drinking every day, like all there was a time where I was hiding it from my family. There was a lot of drinking going on that shouldn't have been, but it was due to a lot of other things that were going on at the time, and it was my way of self-medicating because I didn't have a way to get into a doctor, or at least I didn't think I had a way to get into a doctor and get proper treatment. So I self-medicated and thought alcohol was the best way to do it because it was legal and I could get my hands on it fairly easily. Um, Now I know that was just a terrible idea, but I got the correct help now and am doing a lot better. So no alcohol needed. Um, but so yeah, some of the stuff I'm gonna be having on my channel, like I said, could just be me talking, me venting. Hell, it might even be someone else, and then if I have a friend over who might just record us hanging out, talking, and kind of letting things get off our chest and having discussions through comments. Um, Other things, I play Hearthstone. I play Path of Exile sometimes. I play what the hell you call it, Heroes of the Storm sometimes. I don't really play much else other than that on the computer, but I do actually play Destiny on the Xbox One. A couple other games. I will be getting Destiny 2 when it comes out if if I can help it. Um, right now our lives kind of suck. Uh, like every bill's coming due, and I actually you can probably see it on my hand. Um, my fingers are bandaged up pretty rough. I actually had to have calluses removed from. I used to work at a restaurant where you used kind of like Benihana style spatulas. That was the primary cooking tool for you, and you had two of them in your hands, hours and hours a day. Um, so I ended up developing calluses on my fingers, and I had those cut out when I at the same time had very similar calluses on the bottom of my feet from working in restaurants for hours removed. Some in the right foot 3 weeks ago, and the other ones in the left foot yesterday. So I'm still recovering from that. For more than one reason. I'm recovering from it from the pain, recovering it from being off my feet, recovering from not being able to work, which has really put our family in a big bind. I kind of like let it beat me and just really haven't tried to get anything. I have a job, but it just doesn't provide us very much money. But I may either be, switching to a different position in that current role where I can make more money consistently rather than what I'm doing now, or look something elsewhere. But I'm hoping, hey, maybe YouTube might make me some extra money. So I need to get to 10,000 views. That means I need everybody I know to watch this video like 1,000 times. Um, and I think I might end up around 10,000 at that point. Um, so I guess I really need to start just making stupid videos of me doing dumb stuff and maybe put my kids in it because my kids are awesome. Um, in my description, I mentioned I have 4 children. Count 4 children. They're 13, 10, 2, and 1. I mean, that's what I say. It's really like 26. I have my 2-year-old's 2-year-old. I guess she'll be 3 here soon. But then everybody says like I got an 18-month-old, a year and a half old, whatever you want to call it, 19-month-old. He'll be 19 months. Anyways, I got 4 kids: 10, 13, 10, 2, and 1. Um, I'm done. I have chosen. My family and I both decided that, given the current situation, that we couldn't rightly bring any more children into this world and still give the correct care to the ones we have in addition to the one we would be having now. Looks like I got something on my screen there. That's interesting. Um, oh, it's because it's on that. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, um, but so yeah, we're not having any more babies. Um, Anything else I feel I need to say? My wife Amanda is amazing. Her YouTube channel also is up. That would probably be way ahead of me. My son actually has a YouTube channel. I guess I should get annotations for both of them somehow. Um, if anybody says anything, yeah, I have a big beard. It's only going to get bigger. It's kind of a thing for me. Um, I like my beard. My wife likes my beard. My kids loves my beard. My kids have never seen me. My 2 youngest have never seen me without a beard, so I don't feel like I should shave it. I think it'd throw them off a little bit. But yeah, so that's me. Currently, terrible husband, pretty damn good father. Not by way of being a good husband, of course. My kids love me. So I guess it's not good enough, but I'm working on it. So this is day 1.